The Miami tribe in northeast Oklahoma has been on a mission to educate and keep their heritage alive, and that they believe it's a key in slowing violence and abuses within the community.
Identity plays a huge role in their lives, and they shared with us how they do that and more.
Tell me about the health of the tribe.
Actually, right now, we're probably as healthy as we've ever been.
Yeah.
As far as, it's about as good a time to be Miami as it's ever been too. We're about as prosperous as we've been since removal. It's really good. The tribe's in a really good place right now. Everything seems to be going good. And
you've got some tremendous people working.
Oh yeah. That's the biggest thing we've got going for us, is we've hired good people and been able to maintain them.
You're watching the Anti-Violence Project 2025 Native Voices. And you know, we got to sit down and talk with Chief Billy Friend, and your eyes are going to be open to how they're taking a unique approach to health, wellness, and longevity of the Wyandot Nation tribe.
So in 1998, the tribe, actually before that, once we became what we call a self-governance tribe, it was really the goal of the Wyandots to build a healthcare and wellness center. Our chief and our leadership at the time felt very strongly that our healthcare needs were not being met by the federal government through the Indian Health Service. And so we did a cooperative funding agreement with the Eastern Shawnee tribe. And so their health funding comes directly to us, and we provide health care for Wyandot and Eastern Shawnee. And so September of 1998, we opened up the Healthcare and Wellness Center, Bearskin Healthcare and Wellness Center. We were one of the very first tribal wellness centers in the state. And so we were kind of used as a model after that. Wellness is a concept that we believe, that between healthcare, health education, and fitness activities, that combine those three together, it creates wellness in a person. And a lot of your big cost in healthcare are on the healthcare side.
Yeah.
And so if you can educate people about good diets, how to eat right, how to eat correctly, and to exercise, you alleviate a lot of those costs on the healthcare side, because if we can keep people healthy, we keep them out of the healthcare side.
Yes. There's always a way to move the needle when accounting for lives changed. Our friends at the Shawnee tribe explained how deep that value of change really runs within their community.
Check out some of the sights and sounds and ideas behind how and why the generation after us will offer a new way of seeing through an old lens.
When we stand out here and take a deep breath, there's something healing about that too.
Well, this is intended to be an outdoor classroom for our language department. So our language folks will be able to come outside and have natural discussions, discussions about the things in the natural world, how things grow. And that's key to within the language, is the way we talk about the world is a little differently. These are shared spaces that we share with animals and trees and plants and water. And so all of those things have here certain inalienable rights within Shawnee language and Shawnee law. So how does that comport with the way we understand, the way we use the world today?
I was a domestic violence survivor. So it's very near and dear to my heart that we help these people, because back when I went through it, there were not programs to help like there are now. So I think it's really important to spread that word that there is help, and we're willing to help. We want to help them, these people. And it's not just males, it's females, it's males also.
Standing at the forefront of the community and finding the innovative voices to carry the message of hope, the O-Gah-Pah Nation takes new approaches.
You're watching the Anti-Violence Project 2025 Native Voices. Here's more.
Tell me what's going on here today?
This is the spring gathering. It's the first time we've done it in the spring. It's really cool.
Oh.
So instead of having a whole series of events in the spring, some of the committees, the Elders Committee, the Events Committee, and the Culture Committee, they have all come together to kind of consolidate those activities into a couple of days to help, increase interest and participation. Sure. So far it's gone really well.
What excites you about seeing the cultural aspect of it grow and interest grow and people get
it's seeing the kids here. No doubt about it.
Yeah.
It's seeing the kids here. So they had a cultural lesson yesterday, and then the Easter egg hunt earlier today. But what's so cool is all the kids come together. And they may not go to the same school, or they may not live in the same neighborhood, but it gives the O-Gah-Pah kids a reason to be together.
Right.
Those relationships last a lifetime.
They do. It's like when we were kids.
Right.
Families came together, and that was just something you just did, and the culture at large has lost that. When one ship rises, they all rise.
Right.
That when you guys are rising, you're bringing the community at large up as well.
And I think a couple of things. One, the Department of Public Safety, because that's not just for tribal members, that's for the community at large. And I think we are a model of cooperation up here in Ottawa County and northeastern Oklahoma. And of course, that even spills over into Kansas and Missouri and even into Arkansas. And then the other one is that consolidated 911 center right there by O-Gah-Pah Casino. It's the first of its kind, and we're so proud of it.